It's the Friedguys podcast.
All right, boys. First episode of 2021 Friedguys podcast.
Yes,
baby. What's
sir.
going on?
We made
to
it,
everyone who
boys.
made it.
We
Happy New
made
Year.
it.
We made it.
Happy New
We're
Year.
here.
Happy New Year's.
Same
We got 5 members of the pod this week. The 5th member is Pat Bird's mask.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna shout out my boy Chris.
I thought we were going to shout out Chris as
I thought we were
well.
gonna
Me
shout out
too.
Chris.
That's fucked up.
Shout
Yeah,
out
my
Chris.
bad. Chris
Shout
is
out
back
Chris,
there
yo.
on the boards.
We'll talk about that maybe next week. See
Yeah,
how
for
things
sure,
go
for sure.
first, and then
Yeah,
and then
he's
we'll
still
go
on
from
tryout
there.
basis, man.
Yeah, boys. How was the New Year's? How was the transition from 2020 to 21? Anything crazy?
Same vibes. Same vibes.
Yeah,
Champ
so-
is still here.
Still looking for that
Championship
fuck
belt.
you money.
Championship belt is on the table. I won Joe's championship league, and I remember he told me, you can't handle the double flex. Guess who's handling double flex now? The champion. So Joe's not letting me touch the championship on the table because it makes a little too much
All right,
noise.
since we're talking fantasy football, right?
Let's not spend too much time on the baby league. We all know.
Whoa.
We all
We're
know
like
like field football.
We're one of those guys that were in like fucking 20 different leagues. So,
2 leagues, Joe.
we got Lewis
Don't-
over here. He has his own league. I have my own league, and all of the same people are in both leagues, so it's funny. So in my league, but I wanted to make my league a little different than Lewis. Lewis is just like standard, whatever.
Yeah.
In my league, you get another flex position, right? So long story short, right away, Randy's like, I'm really fucking with that extra flex.
Yeah.
He's like
Right.
making
I'm
excuses
not
and
gonna
shit
lie,
because he was
Pat.
bad to start.
I'm not going to lie to him.
And this year he wins it. Now he loves it.
Yep. Last year I was the number 1 seed. I got bounced the first round, and instead of falling on the ground like Lewis does in most of his leagues and cries about it,
Yeah.
I build my team up again, and I won the chip. And that's it. Now I'm a champ. But
Congratulations, bro. I love the belt.
I love it too. But the problem is my commissioner did not supply me with a championship belt. We're still talking about it.
You know, I was shocked when I walked in today and found out you won.
Whoa.
I think I've done a few fantasy football leagues in the past. Not really my thing, but one thing was certain every time, that Randy was the absolute layup of the league every single time.
He was terrible.
And I walked in today and found out he's a champion.
A champ.
I mean, what's more 2020 than that?
Put some
Yeah.
respect on my
That's
name,
facts.
Pat.
Good point, Pat.
Champ.
Good point. What was I just about to say? I was just about to bring something up that I'm like. losing
I knew
train
you.
of thought.
I know what you're gonna bring up, and honestly, I'm fucking pissed off with
What?
you.
What
Right?
was I gonna bring
You're
up?
disrespecting Joe Judge. That's what you're doing. All right. The
Here
guy's
we
a
go.
great coach, like
Yeah.
me. All right. He said the right thing, Lou. As a Giants fan, you should back this up because this guy was very disrespectful.
I
on
think
the
Joe
Fried
Judge
Guys.
is treading on Bill Belichick waters right now. Early in 2021, he's
jumped the gun. I
obviously
didn't go
the
that far,
most.
but go ahead.
He's obviously the most well put together football coach in the NFL right now. The Patriots are bad.
Yeah.
The Saints are on the way down. Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. I
But
could
after
agree. I
this
could
year,
agree.
I
Shit,
think
this
I
guy
could agree.
couldn't be more wrong.
I could
All right,
agree.
keep going.
So. But anyways, he represented what New York's all about. We are here to play. We play hard. The
That's what I'm
Cowboys
saying.
choked. That's typical
I'm
stuff.
saying Joe was being very disrespectful with those posts. And honestly, I'm defending our Giants fans that are friends of the pod.
Yeah.
That was absurd, and I apologize from the Fried Guys podcast.
But per
That's
usual, Joe was wrong. Joe
Yeah.
was a loser.
salty, you could say.
Clear indicator from his picks. He just continues to lose.
All right, hold on a second. I want to cut you off about my picks. Actually, my fades are undefeated. So if you
Yeah.
fade all my picks, you're fucking cashing out. And I hope you guys are
100%.
fading
And
my
while
picks, 'cause I
I'm
said
still
that
in
on my
first
last
place
pod.
after
I
week
said,
2,
yo,
so
fade my
of
picks,
our
no way.
picks. But back to the Giants. I'm so glad to be a Giants fan. I hope all the Giants fans are with me. We're
bullshit,
glad to
Lou.
be in Big Blue.
That was bullshit what happened to you guys. this
Yeah,
Sunday.
I
it was
mean,
bullshit.
Give me a break.
It was
Can
bullshit.
I talk now?
100%
The
bullshit.
Eagles flopped.
I got friends
They
of the pod.
gave up the game. Have you
Yes.
ever seen that happen before?
Dude, can you let me fucking talk? Okay, so let me give you one example. Did
played
Patrick
with the
Mahomes
game?
play this week?
Ah,
Did
Before we
Patrick
get into
Mahomes
that,
play?
before we get into that though, can I say something? I have friends of the pod asking me, "Yo, when are you gonna bury this guy, Joe Judge? And you know what? Now is the time. I'm sick and tired of these coaches, and now it's rubbing off on these Giants fans. You know, back in the day, a couple years ago, Giants fans are all, if we don't win the Super Bowl, this year is a disappointment. You know what I mean? And now you got a coach that's complaining that his team didn't make the playoffs because of another team. Meanwhile,
He's not complaining about them not making the playoffs. Never said that.
This said coach from Lewis is the new Belichick. He won 6 games. He's terrible. He's not a good coach. You won 6 games.
All right,
Your quarterback stinks.
Let's clarify. My quarterback does not stink. Your quarterback stinks. And it will continue to
Who's
stink.
his quarterback, Lou?
Daniel Jones.
Be specific on who you're referring to as his
Would you
quarterback.
start him on? You're a great fantasy coach.
I am.
Would you
Thank you.
start
Thank
Daniel
you for saying
Jones?
that. That was so nice
How
of
many
you,
leagues
by the
is
way.
Sam Darnold holding? Point two?
We're not talking about Sam Darnold right now.
Here's the facts, boys. All right? Pat could agree to this, too. If the Chargers or the Falcons were in that last day, right? And, you know, we were out of the playoffs. Let's say we were out of the playoffs, right? We were out of the playoffs. We're playing hard. We played hard
yeah.
against the Chiefs.
Hell yeah.
Even if Pat Mahomes was not on the field, we played hard. You know why? Because it didn't fucking matter. But you know what mattered?
We got heart.
We had dignity and balls. And Anthony Lynn's, that was his last game right there.
Yeah.
And we played fucking hard for him.
I mean, even the own Eagles players are talking crap about their coach.
bullshit.
That's
Even
the
their
issue, I
picks.
think. I think that's the issue.
There you go,
I think it's going to be very hard for Coach Peterson to come back to this team next year and have trust from his players.
Yeah.
I mean,
you saw the linemen's faces when they would put the camera on them.
I mean,
they wanted nothing to do with that game. My bad, Pat.
No, absolutely. I mean, look, at the end of the day, no player in the NFL is ever trying to lose a game or tank. You know, everybody has. Well, no, I'm saying players. Like, no players.
You're right.
Every player has a family they're trying to provide a paycheck for. Everybody's trying to always compete for that next contract.
Yeah, exactly.
So no player ever wants to lose a game on purpose. As fans, as a Falcons fan, and like you just said, as a Chargers fan, I never want the Falcons to lose. If they do lose and the game's mean nothing, okay, great. We get a better draft pick. But I always want them to win.
Yeah, and there's something about the like letting things play out and living with the results. You know what I'm saying? Like don't force the freaking agenda. You know?
Yeah, don't do
that. That's like asking for bad karma.
Like Joe Judge said, you disrespected the game
Yeah,
of
you
football.
disrespected
Joe
the
Judge.
game.
Here's why Joe Judge needs to shut the hell up. First of all, as a Jets fan, and you guys may not understand this because Pat's team was pretty fucking good a couple years ago.
Yeah, they're
the Giants have kind of like recently they're terrible, but they've kind of won. The Chargers, with Rivers, they're pretty solid for a while.
We're competing.
Here's what happens with the Jets every year. They win that game that the Eagles just won. And then guess what? We end up drafting, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like a Calvin Pryor, instead of Odell Beckham Jr. or instead of that guy. So guess what? I'll tell you what fucking happened. The owner, the GM say, yo, Peterson, here's what's going to happen. You're not going to get fired because you won our only Super Bowl this organization has ever won. Let's get the better draft pick. This game means nothing. Fuck the Giants. And I agree with that. Fuck the Giants.
See, sorry.
Speaking of draft picks.
That's really the point I'm making. I've seen it so many times with the Jets, man. We win those games that don't mean fucking anything, and they always fuck you in the long run.
Yep.
So if I'm an Eagles fan right now, I'm actually fucking... That game meant nothing. Who gives a fuck?
Speaking of draft picks...
And talking about Philly, real quick, one thing. Talking about Philly, how are the Sixers get so good? They tanked.
They trust the process.
They tanked. That's what
Go on,
I'll drop the mic right there.
the
Pat, were you about to say
process.
something?
I was just gonna say I think that decision came above Peterson's head. I think that came from management.
You think so, Pat?
I think they saw a chance to let in the Giants or a Washington team that has Coach Rivera, who's is battling cancer, and Alex Smith, who's comeback player of the year.
I did say that.
I think they
right.
decided we'd rather have Washington get in and at the same time get a better draft pick.
Spicier story.
That's
I keep
my
hearing
theory.
draft picks, and I remember a draft pick that the Jets made.
Talk about.
He was dying for that. He was dying.
Apparently,
for
he
that
has he's 6'5", 302 pounds. Big cat Leonard Williams. He was drafted by the New York Jets, and now he's in Big Blue. And how many sacks did he have against Dallas on a winner go home game? 3. How many sacks for the year? 11.5.
And what happened? The Giants went
you're
home.
talking about, who the Jets end up with.
All Leonard Williams knows, man, go home. That's all he knows. He's never been in the playoffs.
He said, I'm going to Mexico next week.
Yeah.
He said, man, I can't wait till the Giants pay me that $20 million a year for 5 years, and I just fucking suck.
Right.
I'm
All
going
right,
to
we'll
go to
see.
Cancun
We
with
will
that
see.
IG model.
Yo,
he should continue to follow his CDC guidelines throughout the off season.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Pat is wearing a mask. And for the viewers at home who's seeing that. And
yo, Randy already today doing a great job with some transitions.
Thank you.
I gotta say,
Holy shit.
This whole time,
This guy,
the guys have been
holy
together.
fuck, I would've paused the
Randy's doing a great
podcast.
job.
The boys about to get deep.
if I could fucking kiss this guy, but CDC guidelines, I would do it. This
All
guy
right, I think
compliments
are
are
we-
off the roof today.
Are we
No
done?
pause.
Are
No
we done
pause.
talking about the Giants right now?
You know, I've already got my shit off, and
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna leave
had
it at
another
this.
point I wanted to say, but I can't remember.
I'm gonna
now.
leave it at this, so we can end it right here. When the Giants play Philly next year, I hope the Giants run the fucking score up.
Here's what I wanted to say though.
That's it.
Randy mentioned a conspiracy theory,
Love it.
about Washington, about how the league said-
spicier story. Yeah,
the
it's a
league
spicy-
said, if you change your name, we guarantee the playoffs this year.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't even need a winning record.
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
guarantee you're gonna get
We
in.
change. Yeah.
So maybe the league, spin zone a little bit here.
Yeah.
Maybe the league called up the Eagles and said, "Hey,
Yes.
you guys need to play Sudfeld this
Yes.
week." I mean, dude, that Sudfeld was bad.
It's
Oh my
very
God,
important for
embarrassing.
our listeners and viewers to know that not only do they care about our sports opinions, they care about conspiracy theories because
Yeah.
our conspiracy theories are what hits.
Well,
That's the
Giants
bottom
fans all over the world, we're gonna end the season with our heads held high, and we're happy with the outcome of the year. I'm gonna be honest with you. The way Philly embarrassed themselves, I think it might be worth not making the playoffs.
I think the future is bright for the Giants. I like what they got going on. I do like Coach Judge. They got a good young defense. They're gonna need some. I think they need some help at wide receiver.
Hell yeah!
But I like what the Giants are doing right now. I think they got a pretty decent little foundation there.
All right, I appreciate that, man.
All right, so should we talk about, the mask situation? I can't even
mask?
speak. Mask situation.
Yes.
Should we
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
the quantum notebooks, all that good
let's
stuff?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. The whole week in the chat, it was quantum this, quantum that, and I'm thinking it was like the new fiber optics for Verizon Files or some shit. So I'm thinking
That's
like,
pretty good. That's
I'm
pretty
thinking
good.
like, what the fuck is that? So I'm gonna sit back and let you guys get your shit off, and then I'll give my opinion after you guys tell me what the fuck this means.
Quantum is life. Pat, take it away, bud.
I'm starting it up. All right. So the past couple of months, I mentioned in last week's episode. I'm starting to get decently spiritual, and really just kind of studying the mind and the body and whatnot. And I've kind of become obsessed here in the new year with learning new things, studying new things, and one of those things is quantum physics and the law of attraction. Essentially, the same thing. I don't want to get too deep into it because I'm still very much a newbie to it, and I'm still learning, and I don't want to put information out there for people to get a hold of. Yeah, I want to be able to really know what I'm talking about and really be able to describe it and help people out before I really dive into it. But essentially, here, myself and Joe are going to pretty much be able to do anything we want in the world in 2021.
Of course, you guys are leading the charge.
2021 is gonna be a hell of a year because we're speaking basically quantum. If you ask me for the short term answer, you speak it into existence.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fucking put it out into the universe. The Jets are gonna get Lawrence. The Jets are gonna get Lawrence. The Jets are gonna get Lawrence. The Jets are gonna get Lawrence.
And it's gonna happen.
It will happen.
Okay.
This is why it's going to happen.
It already happened.
Okay.
The universe just hasn't caught up yet.
This is why.
Okay.
Everything is energy, right? We're pretty much just a body of energy. We have energy flowing through us. This table here, it's energy. This microphone, it's energy. Everything is energy. Lewis, he's already
I don't
gone.
know what's
Lewis
worse,
knows
man.
nothing.
I don't know.
That's the
Quantum
problem with Lewis.
bullshit.
Lewis will never reach his goals because he's a doubter. He's doubting.
100%. He doesn't know that quantum shit. He's not writing
yeah.
quantum notebooks.
Our
at night.
brains. This is
good
how much
stuff,
I'll give
Lou.
for you guys here on the first episode.
Okay.
Our brains are transmitters and receivers. Essentially, our brains are radios. They're the strongest radios in the world. Any thought you put out there is energy. A thought is a literal thing. It's not just something in your head. It is energy. So when you have a thought, that energy gets thrown out into the universe.
So what happens to those people who just have thoughts and it doesn't ever happen?
Well, you got to put it.
Oh,
in
it
your
always
paper.
happens.
Oh, it always happens.
You got to write it in
Yeah.
your quantum notebook every night.
Everything you put out into the universe comes back to you. Every single thought. So if you're putting positive thoughts and your goals and what you're looking to achieve, all those things are going to come back to you.
Okay.
While
I've had a pretty rough start to the year. I got thrown out of my gym. I got an email hacked. Today my bank account got deleted.
Deleted.
3 things in, what is this, January 5th?
Yeah.
Tough start to the year, and I was like, man, why is this happening? And I was dealing with stress and anxiety, and I was putting negative thoughts out into the universe, and it all came back to me and hit me like, man, you got to wake up. I don't know what you're doing, Pat. You got to wake up. So now I got those signs from the universe, and now I'm putting positive things out there. I'm going to do what I can. I'm deciding to wear a mask on today's episode. Not that well, admittedly. It's pretty tough to do a podcast with a mask on, I've noticed. But I just want to do positive things. And if the CDC says wear a mask, I'm going to wear a mask.
positive vibes all 2021. Positive
You know
energy.
what?
Pat, what
It
happened that you
attracts.
got
Law of
kicked out of the
attraction.
gym?
Man, so at my gym, it's I guess it's a rule. I thought it was more of a suggestion, but please wipe down all your equipment. Now I'm all about wiping equipment, COVID or no COVID, in the air. I'm all about it.
This is
Okay.
LA
This
Fitness.
is.
LA.
I'm not gonna. Put
we
where
don't
I
got a
go.
name
I'm
drop.
not gonna
No,
put
I'm
where I
just- I
put
wanna
in the
make
gym.
sure to
I
know
don't
that,
go to LA, but I go
I'll
somewhere else.
bleep it out. I'll bleep it out.
But so essentially, since COVID, I've become a wiping addict. Okay, I'm in the top 5% of wipers in the gym.
Wiper.
I'm wiping everything down before, after, during. I'm wiping other people's machines down for them. I'm all about
he
the
really
wiping.
got really good at it. Even with the podcast, he's wiping.
I don't
shit
even work
left
out.
and
I
right.
just wipe.
Yeah.
Dude, my
He
forearms.
asked Randy if he could wipe his ass.
So
And he
essentially,
it's true, bro.
essentially, I was, the operations manager came up to me and said, "Hey, man, you're not wiping down the equipment."
Bullshit.
And old Pat, 2020 Pat, got offended by that, even though this happens on the first day of the year. I got offended, and man, I'm not getting offended anymore in 2021. I was a little upset. I was like, man, I'm a wiper. You know what I mean? I wipe.
Yeah, I'm a wiper.
So essentially, I got thrown out for not wiping when I was wiping, and it was frustrating. But I've learned to kind of detach from that situation, and I'm on to better
Did you
things.
give the guy who kicked you out? Did you give him like positive energy to kind of get that wavelength going?
I didn't, and that's why
That's the
I
problem.
think the
Yeah, I
next
think you gotta go
negative
like
things came into
double.
my life.
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
do here on out has
He
to
ne-
be
he
like
needs-
extra hard
He needs a
to
quantum
make up for
notebook.
that one day, because that's the first
Yeah,
day of the year.
that guy
I feel
doesn't
like
have a
it's
quantum
multiplied by 2. You got to start on it. You can never make a second and first impression.
Yeah.
So that guy that said Pat wasn't wiping, it's clear though he doesn't write in a quantum notebook.
Yeah.
He's
No.
more busy
No.
focused on negative energy.
Yep.
So I want to tell a good story that's quantum. It happened to me last year.
It's quantum. Hashtag quantum.
Hashtag quantum. It's
Can we
crazy.
get a spelling for the viewers? Because guys like me don't.
It's a pretty easy
It's
word to spell, to be
Q-
honest.
ANTUM.
Tum.
There you go.
Quant. De
I
quantum.
love watching Randy spell and read.
The quantum.
and shit.
The quantum. There you go.
All right, so here's what happened, and Lou doesn't believe in quantum. Randy's
not.
still learning.
We
how
believe
to
in
quantum.
hard work. We're in the Joe Judge camp.
Yeah. So here's what happened.
I'm about to
I
do
was
quantum.
out with some people, whatever. We're going about just doing whatever the hell we're doing, and I think we're at like some park or some shit. This is a real story. It's a group of people. I'm with a couple people, and we passed by one of those fountains. All right, those fountains I'm talking about.
Fountains of youth?
Wishing well?
Like a wishing well,
Oh,
yeah. Like people
okay.
throw coins in them.
fucked up.
You make a wish, you throw a coin in them, and
Yeah.
whatever. So, the people I'm with, they're all doing it, and I'm just like, all right, let's get out of here. And then they're like, yo, do one. I'm like, all right. I didn't have any money on me, so I'm like, you got a coin? They gave me like a dime. Or
Why do you never have money?
I'm just.
He's a
straight-
credit card
got
guy.
Bitcoin.
Swipe.
Oh, he's a swiper. Okay.
He's a swiper, not a
Bitcoin.
wiper. Big difference.
I just dropped my phone. So I'm not gonna say what the wish was. I do believe that quantum you can say
No.
it out loud, but I like to keep it kind of personal.
Sure,
you
that
know?
don't happen.
I don't like to put
So,
my
so these
out
quantum
there.
guys break their own rules, but we'll let them continue.
Quantum is whatever you want it to be, bud.
Mhm.
So, I got the coin. I drop it in. I close my eyes. I'm trying to make this
Yeah.
as descriptive as possible. I close my eyes. I'm thinking real strong. I'm like, here's what's going to happen. Whatever. Like I said, I don't want to really get into too descriptive, but I said, this is what's going to happen. This is why it's going to happen. It's a whole positive thing. So whatever, I do it. I go about my business, and then a couple months later, poof, it happened.
It happened?
It fucking happened.
Couple months?
I
Wow.
swear to God.
And
I was there in like I think December, because it was during bowl season, because I remember I'm a big, gambling guy. I remember bowl season. Because I was actually walking in the park with my phone out, streaming the game on ESPN that I was betting on. So it was in December. And then the thing happened, I want to say it was either February or March.
Yeah.
It happened.
You're giving me JJ Watt vibes right now, and I'm
Yeah, you
hating
really
it,
are.
dude.
Listen.
Little
you don't
JJ
have
Watt
to.
vibe.
Listen, dude, you don't have to fucking believe us, but I promise you there's going to be a friend of the pod out there that reaches out to us and says, yo, boys, you just changed my life.
No. You know what the problem with quantum and quantum people is?
Talk
You're
your shit.
You basically like not giving yourself enough credit. You're just out here thinking that it's some outside force that brought this shit into your life. Guess what, bud? That stuff you probably earned. Whatever happened, you probably earned it. You probably did something to put yourself in the position for that to happen. It had nothing to do with some outside force that was nibbling your nuts, man. It had nothing to do with that. It's all about what you do. Put in the work. You want to get something done, you get it done, man. That's all it is. All right, we could think about how great this podcast is, but we come here and we make greatness. That's what we do.
You're right. And you're talking to a guy who doesn't believe in luck, Lewis. That's a fun fact about him.
Yes, no luck. I don't believe in any outside forces, period. I mean, like, it's really, you want something, you got to go get it, and that's about it. And
I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
Yeah,
it's this quantum and this luck thing is really, there's really a lot for me to handle, Pat, and I'm not,
Look, the law of attraction is the most powerful law in the world.
Uh-huh.
It is. I mean, look at the law of gravity, right? Do you believe in the law of gravity?
Yeah, I mean, I believe that gravity, keeps us,
Grounded, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you walk off of Joe's house, you're gonna hit the ground, are you not?
100%.
100%.
Yes.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Can we make sure, just in case?
How does a bird fly?
Damn.
Wow.
Holy
shit. That got me too.
I don't know. I mean,
Like
a bird flies.
battle.
I mean,
Wings.
I'm sure there's physics
How does an
behind
airplane fly?
I mean,
Why
it
does a
whatever it needs
balloon,
to
when
do.
you let it go up?
Shout out to the Wright brothers one time.
Wings. The wings. Because
The
the wings,
the
the aerodynamic.
propellers.
Why the fuck am I
Alright, I
going
don't
to try to
give a
be
fuck.
smart? Yeah, like,
Yeah,
what
I don't
are you
give a
guys
fuck.
trying to make me look like an asshole?
Yeah, just because a bird fly doesn't make quantum real.
Look, right now you guys are very close-minded. All I can say is you guys should have a more open-minded approach to life. Read. Leaders are readers. Constantly read. If anybody listening to the pod wants more information, hit us up, myself or Joe, and we'd be happy to kind of put you on some material to get started.
Yeah. So that quantum that Kyrie was putting out.
That sage?
when he was
You mean
saying-
the
yeah,
sage?
that sage.
That's not quantum.
Oh, it's not the same.
Sage.
It's not.
different.
It's not energy.
So-
It is.
so-
I think it is. Pat
I'm not
knows more than
familiar-
I do.
I'm not familiar with what he did.
So you're telling me
He-
that
he like
Kyrie...
proceeds.
So he shows up to Boston, after he was playing for them last year, and he starts saging the core, like.
He was trying.
Oh,
So
might have to beep
I'm
that.
he
sorry,
was.
I
So
got
what
it.
he was doing with the sage.
Hey. Not a...
That's even worse. Can we
So-
stop?
Alright, we'll beep that again.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled now. So what he was doing was with the sage, if you ask me, from my personal opinion, was he was getting rid of all the negative energy in the building because
Okay.
he has a negative history in Boston, so he's using that sage as getting rid of that negative energy. That's
So-
his way of doing quantum, I guess.
But
Good
I
for
see
him.
where Lewis is going with this. That he might be spreading some quantum sage.
Yeah.
Yeah, did I say that right?
But listen, the
Quantum
Nets went there and
sage.
won. They won. They won.
They
in
did,
Boston. He
but
put
it was
the
a
sage out
preseason
there.
game.
Preseason
Got rid of the
But
negative energy.
I hear that if you put enough quantum in Kyrie, it turns into a Julius Randle and who's fuck, what's the point guard's name? Lefty.
RJ
Emmanuel
Barrett?
Quickly.
No, R.J. Barrett. Is
No,
that
oh,
true?
you
or,
mean, I'm
or
talking
what?
about Emmanuel Quickly, the rookie of the year.
Give him that Clyde quote.
No,
What's his
if
name?
we-
What's his name?
Emmanuel Quickly.
What's the Clyde?
'cause he-
Clyde quote?
Oh,
Quickly,
shit,
giving
what
him
was
that dick lead.
it? No, bleep that one out.
You think he's got a piece on him?
Who, Quickly?
Yeah.
Hooping
Nah,
and swooping.
nah, he's a thug. He's a thug.
Nah,
Nah,
He's a
Quickly's nice.
Yeah, but, I mean Clyde is
Damn,
the
I
best.
forgot the line,
If you don't,
man.
if you don't like, Clyde,
Swishing and dishing.
swishing and
Yeah,
dishing.
Switch and addition.
We got
Put the
Swiss
trade in the
cheese
rim.
defense.
Swiss cheese defense.
Come
Look,
on, man.
it's the best announcer in the league for the best
Yeah.
team in the league. I mean,
exactly
The best line he had
Or at least
last
in New
night.
York.
Yeah, at least in
So
New York, you're right.
so let's break this down real quick though. So we know a lot of Net fans and a lot of our current, friends of the pod and listeners. Not
Former
a lot.
listeners.
There's some Nets fans, and they don't like it when we talk about the Knicks. But let's be honest for a second. Right now, the Knicks are playing better team basketball than the Nets.
Yeah.
It's
Be
just
honest.
More exciting. We're
honest.
young. We hustle.
Coach Tibbs, man.
Yeah.
Coach fucking
Yeah.
Tibbs.
The man.
Randy's giving me looks. like I
Julius
just
Randle's
did something.
averaging what? 22 and
What?
10.
What am I giving you? Look. What? Coach Tibbs. I love the guy.
No, I'm saying you gave me a look like I just fucking did something wrong. I
No,
don't
no,
know
you
what
didn't do nothing
All right,
wrong. What
all
you
right,
was
we're good.
doing is talking facts
So Lou was
for the
just-
Net fans who don't have quantum. I'm in, boys. I'm in the fucking quantum, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We gotta do
I'm
that,
in
bro.
there.
Let's
I know
fucking
what
go,
it is.
baby.
Nets are not
It hit
quantum. Knicks are. And
Yes.
I fucking, it just hit me like a fucking flying, like, I don't know what you call it. It
It's called
just hit
energy,
me.
buddy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fucking energy just boom right in my chest. I feel great, Lou.
So I'm gonna tell you what
You feel
Julius
this
Randle
shit?
did in his offseason. What Julius Randle did in his offseason. He got a quantum notebook, and he wrote down every night. I'm gonna average 22 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna average 22 and 10.
bully,
I'm gonna average 22 and 10.
bully.
And then at the end he wrote, "It already happened. The universe just hasn't
Too
caught
late.
up yet."
It was like Drake's album, Too
I
Late.
love
If you're
this
reading
shit.
this, it's too late.
Yeah,
It happened.
It said it already happened. Now the guy's averaging a
Wow.
fucking triple double. Dude, he's better than Kyrie Irving.
Dude,
Let's
I
just
feel-
keep it honest.
Yeah,
That
he
quantum
is.
shit is different. I feel like, oh.
Is Julius Randle the front runner for the MVP right now?
yeah.
The man's averaging a triple double.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be fucking honest, and this isn't no troll shit.
I'm gonna be-
He's up there, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. I was dying for you to say that.
I was waiting for it.
I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
And you know a lot of our,
Who else is the MVP
Our
right
friends.
now?
No, we're
besides him?
no.
I'm just gonna say-
the car is spinning out of control right now. He is not an MVP candidate.
So who is?
let's
I
be
mean,
honest.
we're 4 games into the season. It's kind of hard to tell you who's an MVP candidate.
We're talking.
It ain't KD.
Why? But you see,
It ain't
that's that
KD.
negative
That's
mindset we're
negative,
talking
bro.
about with Lou.
You gotta. Oh my! This
Anything
quantum
can
shit is
happen.
different, bro. It
Oh,
just hit me.
man.
I feel like KG in Uncut when he touched the opal, and he's like, oh,
KJ.
KG,
KG.
like, dude, for the guys who haven't watched Uncut, like, oh,
Lewis with the worst.
Yeah,
worst
Lou,
one-
get
one
your-
ever.
get
That
your
was
quantum
terrible.
up, dog.
That was a terrible KG, bro.
yeah, KG, KG. No, but listen.
KJ.
Joe is right. Joe is absolutely right. Randall is at least the MVP of New York, at least minimum.
100%
100%.
MVP.
Oh,
Yeah,
100% MVP.
Let's
New
just
York.
see
MVP
who's
of
RJ's
something.
right behind.
Oh, you know who's playing? Okay. So if we're being honest, this dude Jokic is fucking.
Yeah, but he's a beast.
That
Yeah, but he-
motherfucker's
but he
like
plays in
actually
Denver. I
averaging
don't
a
give a
triple
fuck.
double right now. Holy shit, he actually is.
Averaging
It's
a
all
triple
right.
double.
Maybe I kind of exaggerated.
God
but
damn,
this
averaging
dude-
a triple double, Joker.
Yeah, he's averaging.
That's what
a
Randall
legit
is,
triple
Dude, he's a
double.
silent killer. that
Randall,
kid.
let's look at his stats right now. Randall is averaging 22 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Dude, compare that to what he was last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, this guy got better. And it's because of the coach,
Yeah,
bro. The
coach.
coach is
And the
fucking
notebook.
good.
And
the
the
notebook,
notebook.
100%. The notebook has a lot to do with it.
I'm with the quantum shits.
Steph
Can you
Curry
curse with
dropped-
quantum? Well, that's disrespect to
So-
the quantum.
No, you can.
So
Okay,
whatever you
thanks,
want.
man.
does Tom Brady believe in quantum?
Probably.
Tom Brady's a little.
I don't think there is a successful person out there that doesn't believe in it. And I say that in no bullshit aside.
Or reality.
No bullshit aside. There's no successful person out there that hasn't said to themselves, I will do X. I will do
I
Y.
believe that.
100%.
Yes, I'm not against believing it and putting it out there in the universe, but
The universe.
but I feel like without execution, without everything else, that's only like maybe 2%. It's the thought and putting it out there in the
I'm
world.
gonna stop the
There's
conversation.
a whole 98%
Don't
that
rip
you're
that for a
missing,
second.
and it's the work that was put in by Tom Brady.
Just, I know
guys are wild.
Pat. I know you just upset Pat.
I'm
That
sorry,
was a
Pat.
dagger through my heart. Okay, I didn't want to reveal this information.
Keep the positive though.
I didn't want to reveal this information because I don't want to get too ahead of the listeners that are kind of just diving into this.
Yeah.
So you have kind of the why and the how.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you have on the left you have the why and kind of like your thought process, and on the right you have how and the action.
Yeah.
The key to success. If you listen to any part of this podcast, I suggest taking out a pen right now and writing this down. The key to success, 99% of it, is focused on the left side of that scale. The thought process. The how does not matter.
That is such bullshit.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
That's all. I'll leave it at that.
I love Pat tapping on the fucking table to make a point because
That's
Lou
Randy
is
status.
driving Lou nuts because he knows the viewers are listening to the
levels are
table
bouncing.
tap.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, but I fucking love it because it's making a fucking point about
There we go.
quantum.
Now Randy's gonna do it every fucking
Look,
word. he
this
Because
says.
Pat did it. It's not fair.
Look, Lou.
Let me get-
What you think right now, I thought a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently pretty deep in a course right now that is kind of blowing my mind about life and what I can do with it. I'm going to be introducing Joe to it in about 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm just you're gonna see, Lou.
All right.
But hashtag. But
I hope
we kind of jumped out. I wanted to talk about the Knicks versus Nets next Wednesday. Because
they
we're
play.
gonna record before that. Okay, so we can have an
But
opinion.
we're gonna play. Yo, maybe we could do our first live stream.
That'd be dope.
Knicks Nets.
Yeah.
And just kind of watch it live.
Yeah, because
as
I
we
wanted
go.
to get my opinion before that game happens, and then after.
I'll look into that. Being the tech
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
now
yeah.
we got our boy Chris, in the back. He'll be able to help us out. set
Definitely,
that shit up.
let's schedule. I mean, let's circle that on our calendars. That
First Friedguys live stream, being it that it's on a Wednesday, would have been better if it was a Friday, but we can make it happen.
yeah, and if the Knicks lose, we'll just record
They
regular
ain't gonna
scheduled
lose.
time.
Let's be real. Your boy Kevin Durant's got COVID now.
No, he'll be back.
Didn't he have it
He'll be-
already?
No,
yeah, he had it twice.
he had a close contact with somebody. He dapped up some dude who had COVID.
That
and-
man's got no body fat. He'll be alright.
All right, let's get to some questions.
All right, yeah, you want to
Oh,
get
we're
ready
doing
with
questions now already?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can get to some questions. Let's do it.
So
Some fan mail.
So I know we probably should have said I know the bad questions we were gonna not answer them, but I feel like we should answer all these questions.
Yeah,
And if we do
that's-
it fast,
that's bad quantum, I think.
no, I'm just being nice about nice quantum. If they're not good, we'll just make it quick. So
Yeah.
don't get offended.
Don't worry,
We
don't
still
worry.
love you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love all the friends of the pod. We're gonna start with our first question. This one is specifically for you, Randy. How would you rate your football performance on Saturday?
Oh, okay. So as
Let's make this 20 words or less, please.
okay.
This is not a good question.
I how many words I used,
I
Pat?
agree.
I'm fucked. I used all my words.
That's right.
That's it. It's over.
I think you could do 2 words. I sucked.
Pretty good. Okay, go ahead.
All right, next question. Are Kim and Kanye divorcing?
Oh, yeah, that's official. And
wrong podcast.
Yeah.
wait,
Anyways,
this
Was
is
that
that
asked
E-News?
by a
that-
male or a female?
this is a female.
This is
A
E-News.
female asked that.
Yes.
All right, we need to know what our female listeners.
Okay, let's clear the next
We need to
30
support our
minutes.
female
Yeah,
listeners.
100%. 100%.
Female listener,
Give a
let's clear the next 30 minutes and talk about
she
this.
asked if they are divorced.
Okay.
Are they actually divorcing?
So we're this person's news source. We're their
Okay.
credible news.
So-
Yeah.
So we have a source out in California who knows a podcast mate of ours in the table. We'll find that out for the next podcast.
Yes.
That information.
yes, 100%.
and I
we
have
gotta
a-
make sure it's
We're
legit
gonna look
news.
into that.
And
We can't be no fake news.
Yeah.
When we give out breaking news, it's
And-
real shit.
Yeah,
so we'll let
and
you know
everything
about
that's
that.
been said on this podcast.
and I have a
is true.
family member in California, so we could find a second source.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll find it out next week.
Next question.
Thank you for your question. Now,
Thank you. Which wild card weekend team has the best shot to make a run and win the Super Bowl?
who the
New
fuck
Orleans
is playing
Saints.
that?
I already have a futures bet on them to win it all.
Jesus.
So I'm rocking
Jesus.
with the Saints. That's my team.
I am so unprepared.
That's what I'm rocking with this
I don't
shit.
even know the game.
This guy Randy.
I gotta
Yeah, you
rock.
don't know
I
the
gotta
teams?
rock with the boys down in the two-tone blue, Tennessee.
Yeah, Derrick Henry, King Henry. Shout out to King
I
Henry.
wish I could back them up. Like I felt better about them last year. Their defense is just so bad.
They're not gonna win,
Their
but I'm back.
defense so bad.
I'm rooting for them, but they're fucked.
I'm rocking with the Saints. I think this is the Saints' year. I really do. But
Look.
beating the Chiefs is gonna be tough.
Sean Payne always finds a way to fuck shit up. Sean Payne, at the end of the day, he loves to make it about himself, and he'll ruin it for Drew Brees. And I love Drew.
Yeah.
I love Drew.
I think I'm gonna go with Bill De Blasio on this one and say the Buffalo Bills.
Bill De Blasio. Holy shit.
We love politics.
He's allowing fans in the stadium.
Like
He's loosening up the COVID
Like
regulations or whatever.
Like I said before the podcast, something about politics just gets me hard. Like I don't know what it is.
So yeah, I think the
gets
Bills
me
can do a
riled
run though. I think I think they're I'm blanking on the quarterback.
Josh
Josh Allen. I
Josh
think
Allen.
he's the real deal. I don't think, and
I like
I
him
think
too.
he's top 3 quarterbacks.
Jets
in
could
the
have
league
had
this
him.
year.
Guys in the MVP. I think he's the real deal.
Brandon, you got to give yours, bro.
Thoughts on Aaron Rodgers, Lou?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers
That's
is
why
a
I was gonna help you out, Randy. I was gonna say you should
No.
probably go with the Packers. I mean, the Chiefs
they're
is
not
the
playing.
easy answer. Like
They're
we
not
shouldn't
playing.
say the Chiefs. That's the easy
So-
answer.
They're not in the
best
West.
The question was
Oh, they're
wild card
not.
weekend.
Oh,
teams.
okay. Specific part of the question there.
Dude, don't sleep on the Baltimore Ravens. These are when these guys like to sneak in, play well. And I like the Titans. I love King Henry, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens
The
just
problem with the
squeeze
Ravens
in
is
there.
like in the playoffs, you can't just be one dimensional, and they rely way too much on the run, and that's been stopped every single year.
Say what's really on your mind, Lou.
I'm kidding.
What, Daniel Jones runs a lot too?
No. Daniel Jones got an arm, man. You guys, and you know, this reminds me of cancel culture. You know, the NFL fans, they just give quarterbacks 1 or 2 years, and they want to cancel their quarterback. I mean, what happened?
thought you were
Aaron
talking about
Rodgers
the
sat on the
Ravens.
bench.
You know what?
I think, Lou, at the end of the day, the NFL is such a what have you done for me lately?
I know it's
Yeah,
gotten
you're right.
ridiculous.
You know what? For so many years, I've been a don't trust black quarterbacks.
Oh my god!
For so many years.
Come on, bro.
And it's because of like
Now the best quarterbacks
You've
are
had-
post edit.
you've
Leave
had
it on.
you
Leave
can't
it on.
bleep that out. This is facts, and I'm apologizing, public apology, and I
Jeez.
want this to be, put that out. Like I'm totally wrong.
We got 13 minutes to end this podcast. So,
No, we have too much to talk.
I already bet on that game too.
I need to
We can chill and watch it over here.
What's the next question?
What's the next question? So I'm sorry
Yeah,
to
next
the black
question. We got our
quarterbacks. That's
answers.
what I wanted to leave it at.
Are we ever getting? Are we going to get video recording of the podcast?
Yes, we're in the works of that.
Yes,
We're in the
Yeah,
works.
we're working on it.
We're recording right
we
now.
record everything we do. The quality isn't great yet. We're still tweaking some things,
Yeah,
but
we've
I
been-
expect to have YouTube videos out this week,
Yes.
and you
Nice.
guys can
We're
see.
definitely working on it. This is
Nice.
harder than it looks. I'm telling you, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah.
But you know, we do
Lou's
it for
finally
love.
brought into the world of podcasting.
Yeah. He thought it was easy. He thought we were just talking shit for
Yeah.
fucking 45
We just click
minutes.
one little thing,
Yeah.
and then
Bro, we
fucking-
used to share a mic in the middle of the studio.
Yeah,
It used to be
that's
so
why we
crazy.
appreciate every like, every repost, every
Yeah.
follow. You know,
100%.
you tell your friends
Bro,
about Friedguys. We love you all. Yeah,
we do this shit
appreciate
for
it.
free, bro.
and
I know.
also
we love it.
I'm hiding the videos as long as I can because I'm on a strict fighters diet right now because I gained a lot of quarantine weight. So I'm on a
Tight.
strict fighters diet now. So
Hey.
I'm waiting until those results come in before we get on YouTube.
All right, we're finishing up on questions, and thank you for all the followers who submitted these questions. We really appreciate it. Question for Randy.
For me again, holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude, you're popular.
There you
As
go.
a leader of a team, what do you look for when drafting a football team?
Well, as a fantasy
20
champion,
words or less.
Yes, please.
1, 2, fuck, that's 4. I look for
No, in a football player, like flag football, like what we played the other day.
no, but why not fantasy football? Because I am the champion of the world.
All right, whatever you want it to be. Let's hear it.
You're about to get cut
Star
off.
power.
Okay,
That's what I want.
I like that.
Then I would probably be number one pick in a lot of these things.
All right. Anyways, which of the fried guys can throw a baseball the farthest?
Can I tell my ranking right away? It'll probably.
Here.
If I
We'll
try to
do this.
throw a
Wait,
baseball
no,
far
wait.
You're definitely
wait.
last.
Hold
Baseball
on. This is what
8
we'll do.
years.
Lou, you're last.
Everyone say, not including yourself, who you think will throw the hardest. I mean, throw the farthest.
Okay, on 3.
On 3, yeah, we should do it on 3.
Yeah, everyone at the same
Ready,
time.
Pat?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Me.
Lou.
Joe.
Me.
You said you? Fuck, I should have said myself. Dude, I'm telling
He
you
was
right
being
now.
honest, so I
Bro,
really
I'm
do
telling
think
you
about
right
it
now,
for
bro. I hope you
That's
guys
that
delete
quantum energy, man.
this fucking episode. I'm telling my kids. I don't give a fuck. I threw 95. I'm telling my kids
Oh my
that.
god.
Yeah,
And,
well,
and if
like
you guys lie to my son like that, I'm
back
gonna
in my
fuck you
day,
up.
Like you hear all those
Yeah.
guys
Your
back
own
in
kids.
my
I
day,
threw
man,
98. Because
Because you know when
Yeah.
we have kids, hopefully we have kids. One
Yeah,
day.
hopefully they won't Google us.
When we have kids, throwing at people is not going to be in the game anymore. And I'm going to say, when I played, I threw at quite a few
Mhm.
people.
Yeah.
And I'm not even bullshitting. I threw
For
at
fun.
people.
For
I used to
fun.
throw at people.
Yeah.
I really did. Sometimes they knew it was me, and then they would retaliate. Like, there was a time, I'm getting back into story time here. There was a time once, freshman year of high school, this team, you know when these teams keep chanting and they're fucking annoying, right? I was at a different school, so you guys weren't, there. but they were being chanting, they were being annoying, and they could tell.
It'd be chatty. Dominican
Yeah,
kids?
no,
Probably Dominican.
whites. Whites, bro.
Oh,
The whites.
The whites
the
are the
worst.
The whites.
The whites suck.
The rich whites.
Ooh,
The rich whites. So it got me even
because they
more.
could sue you.
right?
What?
What town was it?
Ridgewood.
Oh, Ridgewood. Oh,
Because they could
okay.
sue you. That's the worst part.
So, they're talking so much shit and they're fucking blah, 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 this and that. So they can tell they're getting me pissed off. And the one kid who really pissed me off the most, I fucking drilled him in the ribs, bro. Drilled him. Like, it was one of those, I threw it as hard as I could. And I just fucking drilled this kid. And then, he had to get, he like dropped down or whatever and they help him out. But then they knew that I fucking threw at them. So then my next time up, I fucking get plunked.
Hey, it's part of the game, baby.
Yeah,
you got to give
I
to
got
take.
plunked.
An eye for an eye.
We won. We won the game,
Yeah.
and I talked to fucking shit.
Sure
I remember I got plunked, went back out there on the mound the next inning.
Threw a
I think it was
shutout?
my last inning. Oh, I did go full game.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was a shutout or not. I did go full game, and my fucking coach was like a hard ass. Love that guy, though. Really great guy. Really great guy. Shout out Zeke. Shout out Zeke Rogers, my guy. Came out there and was like, if you throw at one more person, you are going to fucking blah, 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 run so much,
bleep,
whatever.
Bleep, bleep, bleep,
Yeah,
bleep.
yeah. You were going to bleep, 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 run so God, bleep, bleep much.
Yeah, I got
Whatever. So I obviously didn't finish out the game and we won.
you. Dude,
So, yeah.
I thought about throwing at somebody in our studios right now after he hit 2 home runs off of me. I'm not going to say no names. Our third time's around.
Wasn't me. Definitely wasn't
Huh?
me. I don't think I've ever hit.
It was this guy over here to my
I
right.
hit 2 bombs off you?
Yeah, he hit 2 home runs.
Dude,
in
we
my
were,
right.
we were
Shit.
12 years old.
I thought about throwing it the third
Remember when we
time.
both hit like in the Parkers off
Yeah,
each other
yeah,
once
yeah.
or something like
No,
that?
but
All right, we're going.
But
way too
anyway,
far.
we have too much.
Going down
You're right.
memory lane right now,
Oh my
man.
God. All right,
Thank
so
you,
last
Louis.
question. Ultimate sponsor goals for the Fried Guys podcast.
Oh shit! And
I
I
think
gotta
it's
add
gotta
one
be
more question
Barstool.
on top of that too.
Barstool. I mean, I love
Gatorade.
Five Guys.
Gatorade.
Five Guys
I
and
think it's
Fried
got-
Guys would be a dope combo.
I think it's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Um,
Sponsored by the Five Guys Burgers.
That could work.
You know,
That
but
could
I
work.
mean, we
Barstool probably wouldn't be a sponsor though. They would
Dude,
like
bias.
pick us up.
Dude, how
Yeah.
about getting sponsored by Lululemon?
Oh, that would be a phenomenal sponsor.
What, bro?
don't
Some
even know
girl
what that is.
leggings?
Oh,
Girl-
they make great men's
Yeah, they
clothes.
make great men's clothing. But my girl put me on to like their. Not well, I don't wear them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She said there's great quality. Imagine getting sponsored by
I'm
some.
gonna put some quantum out there right now. The Fried Guys will
Get
be
sponsored
sponsored in 2021.
by
We will have
Lululemon.
multiple
Maybe
sponsors.
full send.
yeah.
Yo, full send.
Shirts.
That would be a fucking great one, bro. Full send. And the Fried
We
Guys.
got so many ideas
collabo.
in here. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Quantum.
One more question that we had that I wanted to ask. The question asked was, and it was the first time I put it in, I remembered it specifically. The question was waffles or pancakes. I'll answer first. I'm going waffles.
Really?
I'm going waffles.
What are you? Are you a
Yeah.
fucking
Yes, sir.
Really?
I'm going waffles.
Oh,
Fucking
I'm glad that I'm on an island here.
Oh,
I'm going waffles.
fuck
Yeah.
that. Right? You're a disgrace to pancakes. You're never eating them again.
Yeah, there's nothing better than some chocolate covered pancakes with syrup just
Well,
melting.
let me throw it
down
out
the
there. I
side of
haven't
it.
ate any source of carbs within like 5 days, so I won't be having pancakes or
You're
waffles
probably
anytime
craving it.
soon.
You're probably craving it, big guy.
No, but I think
Hashtag, but
I think we're gonna wrap it up there, man.
no.
What's up?
Had the worst segment of the day.
Oh,
The
talk
Ruck-
about segment. Oh my
the
God, I'm sorry to
Rutgers-
yell in your. Wait, Randy,
The Rutgers minute. I'm gonna start the clock. The Rutgers minute. Come on.
So we've
let's
got
get this
6
shit
minutes
off.
before Rutgers basketball.
Ready?
Start the minute.
Fuck it. Here we go. There you go.
So
Get
Rutgers
this
is
shit off.
we took a hard loss
Talk
last
fast, you're running
week.
Yeah, you're running out of time.
But this week we're back, and we're better than ever. Ever.
We can't start the clock
hold on.
over, so you got to work
We're
this
playing
one
Michigan
through.
State. We've dropped in the rankings from 11 to 15,
Mm-hmm.
but we're gonna keep at them because we are New Jersey, and we are
fucking
winners.
minute.
Tonight we are +3 against Michigan State. Fuck it. No, don't take the money line. Take the 3 points. We'll lose. If we lose, we're not losing by more than 3. It's gonna be a close one. That's pretty much it.
Fuck, yo, Bird's watching me fucking bet the game. I know he's probably seen me check this fucking site like 10 times. That's pretty bad, dude. Oh, wow.
And there goes the Rutgers minute of the day.
Yo, so quick things. Number 1, I'm taking the under in the Rutgers game. That's number 1. Number 2, next week, look out for a certain somebody to come on this podcast who is known for giving out picks.
Free money.
who's known for giving out picks that win, not like the Friedguys.
Blue
picks.
check? You got the blue check?
No, he's not a blue check. He's a great guy.
check
He was
guy.
posted actually. He was actually posted on our Instagram today with the bread.
Really?
He is a
Wow.
picks guy, and he wins. And he's
So
coming
free
on the
money.
podcast next week.
Dude, we got any deports to wrap it up or no?
Who's
Oh,
getting
we
deported?
forgot to do that.
We'll do it next
Fuck, we're like wrapping everything out so quickly, but it's fine though. I'm ready.
Well, how much time we got on this shit?
We got 4 minutes till the Rutgers game.
Oh, cut it.
We're at 44 minutes right now.
44
so we should
minutes?
probably
We're good.
wrap
This
it
is
up
what we
anyways.
projected to do.
Send us questions in the DMs or
And your girl's
anywhere.
number too.
And
Yeah,
your-
catch us on YouTube. Support if you can. $1, $2. We'll take anything at this
Tell a
point.
friend,
We're fucking
tell a friend.
desperate.
And, yeah, no deports. I
No,
mean,
no
you guys
No
got any
deports this week.
Nah, it's 2020. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
2021. Sorry.
All right, shout out to y'all. So subscribe, comment,